You can rely on alumni. Recently, Jason Duggar disclosed the story of how he first became acquainted with Maddie Grace, who is now his wife. As of this year, he is the most recent member of the Duggar family to tie the knot. The time between his wedding and Jana's, which took place in August and was attended by Stephen Wisman, was only 2 months. Nevertheless, what drew the attention of a great number of people was the manner in which Jason urged Jana to resume her dating life. See what he had to say by continuing to read. The fans were under the impression that Jana Duggar would remain unattached. Fans have speculated that Jana will remain unattached for the rest of her life. She was the eldest Duggar who had not yet committed to a spouse. On top of that, the former cast member of Counting On stated in one of her interviews that she is okay with leading a single life. It was also believed by some others that Jim Bob and Michelle desired for her to take on the role of caretaker for the family, particularly for her younger siblings. Nevertheless, many people were taken aback when she revealed that she had tied the knot with Stephen in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. After being married to Maddie Grace, Jason also participated in an interview. However, what drew the attention of many people was when the former cast member of Counting On revealed the things that he had told Jana when he was still courting her. As far as Jason is concerned, he expressed the same sentiments about his eldest sister when scrolling through social media in an attempt to locate his significant other. To add insult to injury, he stated that it was a dare of sorts that he would still find the perfect person, and that Jana would do the same. When I was chatting to Jana, I was telling her, "Listen, Jana, if you want to find a guy, you have to put yourself out there." I was saying this to her. I was like, "Look, listen, I'm going to hop on here just to find someone, just to show you that I can do it," he said. "I'm going to do it just to show you that I can." But it appears that Jana chose to focus on her longtime buddy Stephen, who was said to be involved with her in the year 2020, despite the fact that Jason had advised her to do otherwise. The question is, how is Jana Duggar doing today? During the course of the last 2 weeks, Jana has been keeping a record of her new life with Stephen. YouTube vlogs depicting the repair of the Nebraska fixer-upper that the former Counting On star frequently posts to her channel. The newlyweds have also received assistance from members of the Duggar family in the process of renovating their home. At the same time, Jana Duggar is beginning to release films from her romance adventure with Stephen. Her fans were even given the assurance that her upcoming video blog will feature a video of her bachelorette party. A shift in the Duggar dynamics introduced the idea that the Duggar family, known for their conservative values and courtship rules, has recently seen some unexpected developments. One such surprise might be Jason Duggar suggesting that Jana, who has remained single into her 30s, explore social media to find potential partners, a modern twist in a traditionally old-fashioned family. Jana Duggar's journey. Reflect on Jana's life up until this point. Her role as the eldest daughter, often seen as a caretaker to her younger siblings. Discuss fan concerns and speculation over the years as she remained single, while many of her siblings married and started families. Mention the family's strict views on courtship and how they've historically avoided dating apps or more casual dating avenues. Jason Duggar's bold suggestion. Explore how Jason Duggar's comment might have come up. Was it during a lighthearted conversation or a genuine suggestion? Include fan reactions, many of whom would likely be shocked by the idea of Jana using Instagram to find a romantic partner. Examine how Jason's views reflect the growing influence of modern culture, even within families as conservative as the Duggars. Social media plays a massive role in dating today, so Jason's comment could signal a significant shift. The impact of Instagram on dating. Discuss how Instagram and other social media platforms have become popular tools for people to meet and connect romantically. Use examples of influencers or celebrities who found love through social media. Could this be a more relaxed approach for Jana compared to the strict courtship rules? Would it offer her more independence in choosing a partner? The Duggar family rules. A new era. Reflect on the broader impact Jason's suggestion could have on the Duggar family's image and traditions. Would this imply that the Duggar children are moving away from their parents' ultra-conservative courtship methods? Discuss how younger Duggars like Jason might be feeling more comfortable navigating modern dating norms, possibly embracing more autonomy in relationships. Compare with other family members like Jill Duggar, who have publicly distanced themselves from some family traditions. Jana's options: scrolling for love. If Jana were to take Jason's advice, what would that look like? A hypothetical look at what kind of men Jana might encounter on social media, what her Instagram feed might be like, and how she might approach such a radical shift from traditional courtship. The pros and cons of meeting someone online versus through the more structured, family-controlled courtship process. Fan speculation and reactions include some fan theories and conversations about the possibility of Jana scrolling for men on IG. Would this mean that Jana is finally taking control of her own love life? Could this push the Duggar family toward even more liberal norms as fans speculate on what this means for other siblings? The weight of Duggar expectations. Dive into the emotional and social pressure Jana has faced from both her family and the public. Fans have often commented on how she's been portrayed as the Cinderella of the family, helping to raise her younger siblings while her brothers and sisters moved on to marriage and children. What would it mean for Jana to defy family expectations by finding a partner on Instagram? Would she face backlash, or would this be seen as a refreshing change? Cultural and religious context. Discuss the cultural and religious implications of a Duggar using Instagram for dating. The Duggars' affiliation with the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, and how modern dating practices clash with these traditional values. The family's historic promotion of courtship over dating, and how this might influence their response to Jana using Instagram. Is social media a new avenue for conservative Christians? Broaden the discussion to how other conservative Christian families are adapting to modern technology, particularly social media, as a means of finding love. Examples of how other religiously conservative individuals have turned to Instagram or dating apps in ways that align or challenge their beliefs. Could Jason's suggestion indicate a shift not just within the Duggar family, but in wider conservative Christian circles? Jason Duggar's influence. A generation gap. Explore Jason Duggar's role within the family and how his views might represent a generational shift. Younger Duggar siblings, having grown up with more exposure to modern technology, might be more open to using social media in ways that their parents would never have approved of. How does Jason's suggestion to Jana reflect his own approach to relationships? A new chapter for Jana Duggar. Conclude by speculating on what could be next for Jana if she were to follow her brother's advice. Would Jana finding a partner on Instagram challenge the Duggar family's public image and their conservative values? Could this lead to more freedom for the Duggar siblings in how they approach relationships moving forward? Leave readers with the question of whether Jason's comment is just a casual joke or a symbol of changing times within the Duggar family. Closing thoughts. The piece can reflect on how this moment might not only impact Jana, but also represent a broader cultural shift in the way conservative families engage with modern dating practices. Is this the beginning of a more independent, modern chapter in Jana's life?